to really give some tea on that.
With your Danity Kane sisters.
Yeah, I'm the only one that talks to everybody.
So I'd like to know why, and if it has something to do with Diddy, then again, what I'm wondering is when the deal is, when this benevolent, I have to release him for any claims or wrongdoings or actions prior to the date of the release, I have to sign an NDA that I will never disparage Puff, Bad Boy, Janice Combs, or Justin Combs' music or EMI or Sony ever in public.
Aubrey Day is turning the tables on Diddy in an explosive new documentary exposing shocking secrets that have rocked the entertainment world. Aubrey's revelations are sending shockwaves through the industry, from attempted silence buying to dealings with federal authorities. The consequences for Diddy could be severe, potentially altering the course of his career and reputation forever. But what exactly did Aubrey expose, and what compelled her to speak to federal agents about Diddy's actions? Join us as we delve into the heart of this scandal, uncovering the truth behind Aubrey's expose. But before go to the details, don't forget to subscribe. Now, let's dive in. Aubrey O'Day has been vocal about Diddy's alleged use of non-disclosure agreements, NDAs, to silence individuals. Many, including members of Day 26 and Danity Kane, reportedly consented to signing these NDAs, but a handful resisted. Now, Aubrey suggests that these NDAs were not just about confidentiality, rather, they were tools to stifle dissent. Recent developments indicate that Aubrey is not backing down. She contends that she's not alone in her claims, having communicated with federal investigators. There's a buzz in the legal circles suggesting that Aubrey may have substantial evidence to bring to the table, possibly implicating Diddy in more than just silencing dissent. Meanwhile, Diddy's team has countered these allegations, but there's a palpable tension in the air. Street Talk suggests that if Diddy is wise, he should reconsider his stance. The streets, which often have their own language, are echoing whispers of caution, advising Diddy to tread carefully. Interestingly, rumors swirl that Aubrey's accusations might find their way into a grand jury indictment. Aubrey has fired another warning shot, and now Diddy's team is retaliating as if she doesn't possess a treasure trove of emails, text messages, and other evidence that could bring them crashing down. They are asserting that Aubrey is alleging that Diddy attempted to purchase her silence, along with that of other former Bad Boy artists, when he returned their publishing rights, which he claims were practically worthless. Now, why is this revelation so significant? It's crucial because Aubrey implies that there's more to it than just a business transaction. She's suggesting that in the murky depths of the music industry, silence is often bought and sold like a commodity. Think about it. If someone is facing legal charges or potential conspiracy allegations, the last thing they want is loose lips sinking their ship. So they dangle promises of hush money like a carrot on a stick. Aubrey isn't merely accusing Diddy of trying to cover his tracks. She's painting a picture of a clandestine world where secrets are currency and truth is a rare gem. She's alleging that during her time with Danity Kane, she witnessed and experienced firsthand the lengths to which powerful figures will go to maintain their facade of invincibility. Anyway, they stated that they interviewed the former Danity Kane singer who was signed to Bad Boy Records in the 2010s. Meanwhile, as part of the new TMZ documentary that will soon be released on YouTube, they're uncovering the downfall of Diddy, dissecting the events that followed the raids on Diddy's homes and the subsequent federal investigation. Now, this is interesting for TMZ, but let's not forget that TMZ has close connections with most of Diddy's legal team. By counselors, I mean lawyers. Now, I'm not suggesting that they would use their relationship with Harvey in any way to get favorable press. It's like Kris Jenner, who is very close with Harvey and allegedly owns some of TMZ. They never use TMZ to get good press for Kim and the family, right? Aubrey provided some intriguing insight, including the fact that she knew what was going on back in September when Puff Diddy gave all his old artists the rights to their music. The seemingly generous move, according to Aubrey, came with many conditions. Now, why did Aubrey know what was going on? Well, many people in the music industry knew that Cassie had entered into negotiations with Diddy in the first quarter of 2023. So, by September, the word was out. You may recall that Diddy made a big announcement at the time, stating that all the bad boy artists were going to get what was rightfully theirs, as it was the right and noble thing to do. However, behind the scenes, Aubrey claims that Diddy wanted the artists to sign NDAs as part of the deal, which would have silenced them from speaking about their experiences in Bad Boy. This is where people are questioning Aubrey's credibility. Firstly, she didn't sign the NDA. Secondly, even if she did, NDAs do not hold weight in federal investigations like this. They don't matter. Aubrey revealed that she was reluctant to accept Diddy's offer because she felt it would limit her ability to speak freely. It's important to note that Aubrey's mother is a highly respected lawyer, which she values immensely. This is especially significant given the recent allegations against Diddy by Cassie and others, which Diddy has denied. Aubrey was the first and only person to publicly raise concerns about Diddy's behavior, a fact that has been overlooked for years. Aubrey also mentioned that the amount of money offered to regain her publishing rights was surprisingly low. This raises questions about why TMZ is reporting on this old story when it has already been discussed extensively on YouTube and Twitter. Perhaps this is something that Charlotte, the host of the YouTube channel, or the Twitter community should explore further. Additionally, Aubrey declined Diddy's offer because she is already making a significant amount of money from her own ventures. She has diversified her income streams, including through platforms like OnlyFans. This mirrors the experience of Daphne Joy, who claimed she was not a blank worker for Diddy and has since found great success. Aubrey hinted that there is much more to her story, which will be revealed in the documentary The Downfall of Diddy, set to stream on Tub. This suggests that there are further revelations and insights to come, making the documentary a must-watch for anyone interested in this story. Let me start by sharing some insights. Diddy's representatives have responded to the allegations. According to TMZ, sources close to Diddy claim that Aubrey O'Day's career took off because of Diddy and Bad Boy Entertainment. Aubrey was featured in the show alongside the group Diddy Kane. Many people believe that Diddy Kane was on the brink of superstardom, but Diddy sidelined them and focused on launching Cassie instead. Interestingly, he later included Cassie in the group after firing Aubrey and another member, Dawn. This maneuver led to speculation that Diddy was using the group's formation for personal gain, potentially depriving the group of potential hits. It's worth noting that Aubrey's talent was undeniable and she could have achieved success without Diddy's involvement. This was during a time when supergroups were popular in the music industry. Last year, Diddy made headlines when he reassigned his share of the publishing rights to Bad Boy artists. However, he specified that it was his share, not his mother's or another artist's. This move was unusual in the industry and did not include back royalties, which raised eyebrows. Contrary to Diddy's claims, not all the artists signed non-disclosure agreements. Aubrey herself has mentioned in several interviews that some members of Diddy Kane and Day 26 did not sign NDAs. Aubrey was vocal about the issues within the group, which may have caught Diddy off guard, as he seemed to assume that everyone would sign NDAs to prevent further lawsuits. Initially, he planned to settle with Cassie, but once he received the signed NDAs, he apparently felt he no longer needed to pay her. This decision backfired, leading to legal troubles for Diddy, with law enforcement getting involved. While we have discussed this issue, it's crucial to note that Aubrey wasn't the only one raising concerns. If you look back at sites like That Grape Juice, Lipstick Alley, Diary of a Hollywood Street King, Nicole Bitchy, Crunked Me, and Disorderly, you'll find discussions dating as far back as 2012, 2011, and even 2005. You can verify this by doing a simple Google search on Diddy and checking out these old blogs. People have been sounding the alarm for years, but their voices were largely ignored. Harvey from TMZ, for example, seemed more interested in attending Diddy's parties than in investigating these rumors. Aubrey may have been the most prominent person to raise concerns publicly, and she deserves recognition for that. It's said that she endured some really terrible things at the hands of Diddy. If Aubrey chooses not to take legal action against Diddy, I hope she tells her story in a way that helps her heal and sheds light on the truth. The public is eager to know more, especially about Diddy's actions. It's time for him to be held accountable for whatever he did, especially if it involved mistreating someone as young as Aubrey was at the time. Guys, what do you think about this situation? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to check out this next video if you don't know that Richard Pryor bodyguard exposes Hollywood parties. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for what's coming up. See you in the next video.